Today we'll be making a boom bap beat suitable for a Logic Young Sinatra type of track. Logic has 4 mixtapes in the Young Sinatra series, the first of which was released nearly a decade ago. The songs on these mixtapes mostly fall into the boom bap category, and as a result, they're mostly sample-based. Sampling is fun, but it's notorious for being a headache for producers and artists, from a legality standpoint. Clearing samples is messy and time-consuming. Tracking down the relevant copyright owners of a recording and then drawing up a legal agreement can take months or even years. Even the biggest artists and labels often fail to clear samples, and even if they do succeed in clearing a sample, it's not uncommon that they end up agreeing to one-sided deals that heavily favor the copyright holder. One example that comes to mind for me is Eminem's first single, My Name Is. The copyright owner of the main sample used in that song forced Eminem to rewrite portions of that song to change some of his more offensive lyrics, in addition to the typical monetary exchange, before allowing him to legally use the sample. That's where today's sponsor comes in. Tracklib isn't like other services that offer one-shots and royalty-free samples made by producers. Tracklib gives you the experience of crate digging for records digitally, and their service makes it extremely easy to clear real samples of previously released music from a multitude of genres, decades, and geographical locations. Their site has over 100,000 songs to sample from. Tracklib makes online sample clearance affordable, accessible, and fast. The vast majority of the sample licenses on Tracklib are as low as $50. We'll be using Tracklib to find our main sample for today's beat. Let's get into the cookup. I didn't have any specific styles or genre in mind, so I just started scrolling through the all tracks section of Tracklib until I found this sample that I really liked. The part that I want to sample is near the end of the song. It has some lush roads and it sounds really nice. Another cool thing about Tracklib that I want to mention is that a lot of their samples have multi-track outs. For me, it's not something I'm really concerned with here because I want to just use the master track, but it's nice to have the option to use the Rhodes and keyboard separately. Anyway, I downloaded the track with one of my credits and I loaded the sample into FL Studio. From here, I'm just cutting out a portion of the sample that I want and I'm stretching it until it loops perfectly. Then I'm making it unique as a sample and I'm increasing the tempo to be more in line with a typical boom bap song. And I'm cutting the lows with an EQ. Here's what the sample sounds like. I opened up this sax sample. I added some RC20, I cut the lows, and I added a little bit of reverb. Here's what the sax sounds like now. I opened up this bass and keyscape, and I laid down a few bass notes to layer the chords. I added some distortion, I cut the highs with an EQ, and I added a soft clipper. Here's what the bass sounds like now. I opened up this preset in Electra X and I laid down a few notes to layer the chords. I applied some RC20, I added this tremolo type effect, and I cut the lows with an EQ. Here's what the melody sounds like now. I'm also adding a few one-shot samples. Here's what the melodies sound like all together. Now it's time to add some drums. I'm using this boom bap drum loop. I exported the loop to an MP3, then I played the kick notes with Fruity Slicer. I did the same thing with the snare. I added some hats. I'm also adding some record scratches. Here's what the drums sound like all together. Alright, that's pretty much everything. Huge thanks to Tracklib for sponsoring this video. I'll leave a sign up link in the description section of this video for my subscribers. If you sign up for Tracklib using my link, you'll get 15 records on Tracklib to sample from absolutely free. As per usual, I will be writing some lyrics and recording some vocals. I'm not trying to sound like Logic here, I'm just writing whatever the beat inspires. With all of that out of the way, let's see what we've come up with.
It's 2021, I don't have any fun. It's like I've been trapped in my pad for a millennium. Had no direction in my adolescence except when the record spun. Lectures from Reverend Run, my dad was a petty bum. Ma said he ain't shit, she would just take digs as deep as them bass licks. If you wanna change shit, you gotta let go and detach. You can't be moving forward if you're still holding the past. I know they hate it that I made it while they lay back, relaxing, getting faded. I'm molding my future with fingers aching. I quit complaining about it and took it all into my own hands. I'm ripping the pages all out of your book just to make up my own plans. I know you probably want my position, but couldn't overcome the half of what I conquered to get it. Swear to God that I'd have been through hell. And if you're feeling how I felt, then I wish you well, wish you well. Long paths to drawbacks, it's all facts. Steady counting me out using the wrong mats. Yeah, my slime slipping through small cracks. Brought the strap to journey into the tall grass. Long paths to drawbacks, it's all facts. Steady counting me out using the wrong mats. Yeah, my slime slipping through small cracks. Brought the strap to journey into the tall grass.